Good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum to one and all. It's me, Diana Shah, with my co-host and we are going to be your hosts for the next few moments. First of all, we thank Almighty Allah, our school management and then our social science department as they gave us the opportunity to manage this event.
So, the next event of this program is Glimpses of Parliament. A word parliament comes from a French word parler, which means to talk. A parliament is a supreme legislative body of the Republic of India, which consists of the President and the two houses, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Now, I would like to call Amber Fatima to throw light on the given topic Parliament.
So please give a big hand for her.
Assalamu alaikum to all the viewers. It's me, Amber Fatima, and today I'll be giving you some information about Parliament and its functions. Parliament is a legislative body of government which comprises of President and two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Its main function is to make law. It has right to demand answers and explanations to the actions of government. It is the central power of this nation, and President and his ministers cannot spend government's money without the permission of Parliament. Thank you.
For more, I would like to call Mudassir sir with his group. So please give a round of applause for them.
We are the students of class 9 and today we are going to represent the Parliament. Parliament is a legislative body of government which makes the laws, it represents the electorate and it oversees the government via hearings and inquiries. India borrowed the parliamentary form of government from British Constitution. The system of parliamentary form of government emerged in the Kingdom of Great Britain between 1707 and 1800. Althing is the oldest surviving parliament in the world. It was founded in 930 and it still exists. Parliament is usually of two types. It may be unicameral, the one with one house, and bicameral, the one with two houses. Parliament comprises of the Rajya Sabha, the Lok Sabha, the respective MPs and the cabinet ministers. Now I may call Sheikh Arif. He is going to describe the two houses of the Parliament.
Good afternoon, respected members of the Parliament. So today I am going to tell you about the two houses of the Parliament. So the Parliament, supreme legislative body of India, comprises of the two houses. The upper house known as the Rajya Sabha and the lower house known as the Lok Sabha. So talking about the Rajya Sabha, constitutionally the Council of States, informally known as the House of the Elders, is the upper house of the bicameral Parliament of India. As of 2021, it has a maximum membership of 245, of which 233 are elected by the legislators of the states and union territories using single transferable votes. While the President can appoint 12 members for their contribution to arts, literature, science and social services. The potential seating capacity of Rajya Sabha is 250, of which 238 are elected according to the Article 80 of the Indian Constitution. So talking about the Lok Sabha, which is the lower house of the bicameral Parliament of India, the members of the Lok Sabha are elected by an adult universal suffrage and first past the post FPTP system to represent their respective constituencies, and they hold their seats for 5 years or until the body is dissolved by the President on the advice of the Council of Ministers. The House meets in the Lok Sabha chambers of the Sansad Bhavan, New Delhi. The maximum membership of the House allotted by the Indian Constitution is 552. The new Parliament has a seating capacity of 888 for Lok Sabha. Thank you.
Oath. An oath is a public pledge that an MP will perform his duties truthfully. It is a way of promising oneself to fulfill certain requirements and obligations of one's position. Before entering into the Parliament, the newly MPs have to take the oath. So today we have with us some of our MPs who are going to give you the glimpses of the oath ceremony. I may invite Honorable President Ms. Fariha and the respective MPs, MP Daim from Constituency A, MP Ibrahim from Constituency B and MP Atif from Constituency C to take their oath.
I do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter. Thank you.
I thank you, Honorable President and the respective MPs. Now I would like to call Alia. She is going to describe the role of the MPs.
So I'm going to talk about the members of Parliament, who is called MP.
A member of parliament in the Lok Sabha, abbreviated as MP, is the representative of the Indian people in the Lok Sabha. The MP of Lok Sabha are chosen by direct elections on the basis of the adult suffrage. The House of Commons is an elected body consisting of 615 members known as MPs. For further responsibilities, I would like to call Ms. Naushin from Constituency D.
My first responsibility is legislative responsibility. That is to pass the laws of India in the Lok Sabha. And my second responsibility is oversight responsibility. In this responsibility, I have to ensure that government perform its duties satisfactorily.
So, for another responsibility, I would like to call Mr. Usman from Constituency E.
I am the member of parliament from Constituency E. So today I am going to talk about surveillance function. Members of parliament also play an important surveillance role in the post-audit stage of government. Expenditures on the occasion of the yearly and the Auditor General to the House of Commons. Thank you.
Now to discuss some of the issues in the parliament, I would like to call Mr. Rizwan from Constituency F to talk about the problem of rising prices.
With due respect to the speaker, I would like to present the issue my constituency is facing nowadays, that is the problem of rising prices. Just like it said, and it's very true, that the price today are skyrocketing, and it's very hard to live an easy life for the middle class people. All the facilities we provide should be provided at a rate that a middle class person can afford. So I request you to give it a thought. Thank you.
At last, I would like to call Mr. Oman from Constituency G to talk about the issues in air cargo system.
I am the member of the parliament. I am from Constituency G. Today I am going to discuss the issue with air cargo system. The air cargo system is vulnerable to several strategic threats, including potential plots to place exposure aboard aircraft, illegal shipment of hazard materials, criminal activities such as smuggling and theft, potential hijacking and sabotage by person with access to the aircraft.
I direct the executive body to prepare a draft of the issues represented by honorable MPs and to work for the implementation of the issues.
I thank you, Honorable Speaker, Ms. Alia, and the respective MPs. Now I would like to call Sadaf. She is going to describe the ruling party.
Today I am here to represent the role of ruling party and the opposition. Before we talk about ruling party, we need to ask what do we mean by a political party. They are the essential institutions of a democracy. A political party is made up of individuals who organize to win elections, operate government and influence public policies. Now talking about the ruling party, it is the governing party in a democratic system of parliament. A party becomes ruling party when it attains the maximum of seats in the elections. Now opposition. Opposition designates the parliament which has secured the second largest number of seats. It's equally responsible in upholding the best interests of the public. Now please welcome Honorable Salman to make you people aware about the role of cabinet.
Today I am going to talk about the role of cabinet. The role of cabinet is to attend meetings and play an important role in policy decisions. Cabinet members oversee key state government, agriculture, finance and so on. Thank you.
Now please welcome Ms. Adakar to make you people more aware about the role of cabinet. A cabinet is a body of high-ranking state officials typically consisting of the executive branch top leaders. Members of cabinet are usually called as cabinet ministers or secretaries. Cabinets are the body responsible for the day-to-day management of the government and response to the sudden events. Whereas the legislative and judicial branch work in a major pace in sessions according to lengthy procedures. In most of the governments, members of cabinet are given titles of ministers, ministers of foreign affairs, ministers of health, etc. The two main functions of the cabinet in India are all the important decisions are taken by the cabinet and cabinet formulates the policies and programs of the government.
The Speaker is the highest authority and the presiding body of Lok Sabha. The Speaker maintains the order and it governs the administration of its business. Now, I would like to call Honorable Speaker Ms. Saima to address today's House.
Good afternoon everyone. Hope you all are doing well. As you are well aware that our democracy is considered as one of the largest democracy in the world and we are an integral part of this democracy structure. We have been elected by the people because they trusted in us. You shall not let them down and disappoint them. I hope you are being true to your job and carrying out your duties with sincerity. In the next session of Parliament, you shall raise more issues about your constituency and keep the trust of people who elected you. Thank you.
I thank you, Honorable Speaker. Well, this is all from our side for today. I hope you got to learn something about the Parliament, and I hope we leave you all on an informative note. Thank you so much for having us.
Wow.